I supposed to settle for a regular type dude?
My lions, this episode speaks for itself.
You have any kids?
3 kids.
How old are your kids?
19, 14, and 2.
How old are you, Nisha?
I'll be 40 next month.
Okay. Do your kids have the same father?
3 fathers.
All right, why you not with
Baby
the
daddies.
2-year-old dad?
I have to write a book to explain that to you.
Give me a paraphrase. Give me one chapter.
A narcissist.
What's some deal breakers?
Deal breakers are multiple baby mothers, more than 2, 3 kids.
Wait, hold on, Misha. And I say this with all due respect. You have 3 baby daddies.
But my kids are grown. My
But you
children are
still
almost
got 3
grown.
baby daddies, so why can't he have multiple baby mamas?
Okay, so young baby mamas. Young kids, young baby mamas.
So we can have 3 baby mamas, but they just can't be young?
They can't be young kids. No.
So it's about the kids, not about the amount of baby mamas.
Both. I don't want no young kids, no multiple baby mamas with young kids.
How long baby mamas gotta be?
No, not the baby mamas. The baby mamas are adults, I'm assuming. No man with young kids. And
Well, that's why I said,
baby
because
mamas.
no, I get that, but you said not multiple baby mamas, and that's why I said you have 3 baby daddies. So you don't care how many baby mamas he has.
Right. Meaning no, like I said, no more. I have 3 baby daddies, so no more than what I have.
You sure about that? Let's play it back.
Some deal breakers.
Deal breakers are multiple baby mothers, more than 2, 3 kids, no more than what I have. 3.
That's multiple.
No more than, well, yeah, and there's men out there with more than that. So that's my max.
They're telling me that she said no young kids, but you got a 2-year-old.
I do have a 2-year-old.
So why can't he have a young kid?
Because there's only room for 1 young kid. I don't want to deal with the young baby mom.
So you don't want to date yourself. So if you was a man, you wouldn't date you.
If I was I would date me.
Well, you have a 2-year-old, but you're saying if a guy had a 2-year-old, you wouldn't date him. So the things that you have, you wouldn't date.
As a man, for a man, yes.
So if you were a man with your resume, you wouldn't date yourself.
Probably not.
So, but you want a man to date you?
Absolutely.
Huh?
KG, she want better for herself than herself. That's what you got to understand. It's okay. I get what she was saying. It's okay to want better for yourself than yourself.
Wait, what does that even mean, Zach?
Why would I want myself when I can get better than myself? She want better than herself. She know her. She know her. She said it's only room for 1 baby. Duh, the one I already got. I understood you, baby. You should have called me.
You get no higher than your baby daddy. Because men look at a woman and they should look at her children, because men say, I'm not going to go raise a lesser man's child.
Hello? Are you looking for love?
I'm looking for love.
What's your name? Ooh, child. Huh?
Cora.
Cora. Cora, where you calling me from?
I'm calling from Los Angeles.
You're in LA. How old are you?
33.
Do you have kids?
2.
How old are your 2 kids?
Aish, this is an interview.
It is. That's what I do. I ask you questions to find you a man. Are you looking for a man?
Ooh,
You like women?
I like women. I like men.
So you're bisexual?
Ooh. Damn, on my chat they're saying leave. What did you do?
I ain't do shit. This is what I do. You call me. Now, I'm helping people find love. I'm supposed to ask you these questions I'm about to ask you. I already started. And then I'm going to put you on the Kendra G Singles dating app. So, Cora, what do you do for a living?
I'm a singer dancer.
Oh, give us 20 seconds. We want to hear you sing.
where the ginger my life, almost and I you. Almost and I you. So.
Cora, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna make you a highlight. They're gonna talk about your hairstyle. So is this what we do on a regular?
Yes, this is what we do. This is my natural hair, but I'm about to go to bed. So this is how I put it in to go to bed.
Okay. I just wanted you to talk about it because I'm gonna make you a highlight and they're gonna talk about your hair as long as you're ready.
They're free to talk about whatever.
I mean, but listen, they might say at least your hair is natural and mine's bought. So it's gonna go either way. They're gonna say her hair is real, Kendra. You bought, that's how your hair look with your wig off. All right, should the men make a certain amount of money?
Definitely more than me.
More than you?
Yes.
Okay. How much is that? How much money he gotta make?
6 figures.
He gotta make $100,000?
At least.
Did your children's dad make $100K?
I don't know. I'm not with him, so I don't know.
You had 2 kids by him. You don't know if he made $100,000?
Then, back in the day, he didn't make, no.
Does he now?
I don't know.
You don't talk. You have a 2-year-old and a 5-year-old. You don't talk to him?
I don't know about his finances, and I don't want him to know about mine.
You don't get child support?
No, I don't. I actually had to pay $50,000 to him.
Are you serious?
Why?
Yes, it's okay to want something better. It's okay to graduate with a 2.0 and want to get into Princeton or want better, but you got to be realistic and pick.
So now you don't want to go back to work. You just want to find a man that will marry you and provide for you and your children.
Yeah.
How you want him to look? How you want him to look? How should this man look?
He gotta be black. And
Black? Okay. Hold on a second. I'm gonna write down all
He
this.
gotta be like 6 feet.
He gotta be black? Okay, hold on. All right. So you gotta be black?
Yeah, he gotta be black, cause
Black. What's your ethnicity?
I'm Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican. He gotta be 6 feet, right?
About, yeah.
He gotta make a certain amount of money?
Yeah, he do. He gotta make over 100K.
Over 100K.
That shit don't make sense.
So black, 6 feet, over 100K. Could he have kids?
Yeah, he can have kids.
You don't mind if he has kids. Okay. So here he is, right here. This is the man for you. This is gonna be him. Black, 6 feet, over 100K. What's your address so I can send it to you in the mail? This the closest you gonna get to a black 6 feet man that makes over 100K. That's gonna provide for you and your children. So what's your address, or I can email it to you?
I'm done.
Me too.
And
I
he
wish
gotta
you
be
well.
submissive.
What happened, honey?
But
Girl,
why
I
you
am not. Let me
trolling?
tell you something. Y'all must be thinking I'm Jesus. I'm
But
not God.
I'm not
I can't. I
trolling.
don't
You
know. I
But
don't know.
Kendra,
I think I'm the Make-the-Wish Foundation.
but how he's supposed to take care of me and my kids plus himself and his kids and the roof and etc.
Baby
He
girl,
got
real quick. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have a question. Sincerely, are you a comedian?
No, I'm not a
No,
comedian.
so I wanted to
I'm
be clear
thinking,
because people think I have actors on my shows at time, and I need to know: are you trolling me right now?
Now, again, everybody who thinks I'm being a little harsh or whatever, she's 37 with 2 kids and still hasn't put together any real thought about what a marriage or a relationship should be.
We got Amy, Columbus, Georgia, RN, 35, cancer, no kids, never married. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
Emotionally intelligent, financially stable, fit, handsome. Character is huge for me. Character is very huge. That kind of trumps almost everything. So who you are as a person, no matter what. I'm not extremely picky with looks. That's last on the list.
Looks is last on the list. Okay. What about money? Where money at on the list?
It's probably number 2, right up on the character. Yeah, that's a
And what is the
must.
okay, number 2, so character, then money. How much money does he have to make?
Shoot, at least 500,000. At least, I think, and growing. I'm growing. He should be growing. Am I delusional? That's fine.
Well, okay, let's get to know you more. It's not necessarily Amy. Do you normally date men that make 500K?
Yeah.
Okay, then what's the why you with me? Why you not with them?
Um, they had absolutely no character. That's for sure.
So if he made 300,000, you couldn't do it.
Possibly. It's possible. Yeah.
I want you to break this down. I want you to break this down because obviously if I make you a highlight, it is going to be discussed. And it's a lot of discussions about women in general having money requirements. And it used to be 100K girl, you said 500,000. So do you care to explain why a man would have to make 500K to date you?
There's just a certain lifestyle that I'm used to, that I maintain for myself. A certain lifestyle that I want with another person. I don't plan on working forever, not even another 2 years.
See, that's the thing. The kind of men you ladies talk about you want, they are rare. They are for every man that falls into your category, there are thousands of women that want him. He can only have one wife.
That's with or without a spouse. So he has to definitely be on his way to being financially independent.
Let's do the kiss your Kim.
I'm at work, so let's see.
Well, you call me at work, girl. Ooh, looks like you thick with it. Ooh. Damn! That body, girl, that booty turn. I asked you about 300K. Most say 100K. So you would entertain a man that made 100K, or would you?
I would not 100. No, definitely not 100. I think my minimum might be 250.
Minimum 250 at the door. All right,
yeah.
Fellas. If you don't, if this don't apply to you, then don't apply.
A guy that makes that much money won't have a problem with it, and I have a filter to filter. A guy who makes that much money won't have a problem with it, and a person that makes 200 or 300 or 400,000 will make it through the filter. The undesirables won't.
And high value men get high value women, women who are in high demand.
Right.
That's not your category.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, baby.
Hey.
Your name is Crystal?
Yes.
Crystal, where are you calling us from?
Florida.
Yeah. How old are you?
41.
So, what do you do for a living? It looks like you have a doctor's uniform on.
Working on it.
Okay. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Come on.
What kind of man you looking for?
Tall, handsome, romantic. He has to love God, because if he loves God, he'll love me. Just a nice guy.
What's some deal breakers?
Deal breakers. I have a B list. He can't be out on bond. He can't be broke. He can't have a baby. He can't have a boyfriend. You know, that's a no. He can't be abusive.
Okay, I agree with those.
Yeah.
Well, mentally abusive.
Yeah.
Ooh, child. Have you dated these men?
Oh, child. It was this one. Well, never mind. We'll talk about that later.
What's the age range you want to date?
35 to 50 would be good.
35 to 50.
Yeah.
Okay. Can he have kids?
Not really, but 18 or older, but
18 on up.
Yeah.
Crystal, when was your last relationship?
7 years.
Oh, you keeping it real.
Let me tell you, I knew. Now, you do got some deal breakers I rock with, but whatever. But I have a question. Is this list, is it all or nothing? Like, if you don't get this, would you be okay with having nothing?
Oh, I'm okay with having nothing. It's been 7 years. All or nothing.
How much money does a guy got to make?
I'll do 100K plus a year. Yeah.
Okay. So Crystal, you said 7 years ago for a relationship, right?
Yes. Yeah, that's correct. 7 years.
When was the last? You don't got to answer, but I am curious, so I hope you answer. When was the last time you was intimate with someone?
Ooh.
Okay, you'll pass. Here's the deal, Crystal. I think I like you, and I like that you're focused and you're and you have your list. But let's do Kendra Cam.
Okay.
All right, we'll see you, bro. And you said the guy can't have kids. Oh, yeah, that was another thing. The guy can't have kids, so you wouldn't date a guy with a child that was like 9 or 8?
Oh, absolutely not. No. It's a no. It's a no. No. No, Kendra,
So
no.
why you would not date a guy that has a child that's 9 or 8? I can see it. Okay. 10?
No.
And a guy that has a 10-year-old?
No, because that's 8 more years of baby mama drama. It's a
so
no.
You like being by yourself?
No, I don't want to be by myself. I don't like being by myself. It's just
Yes,
no.
you do.
No, I don't.
Well,
No.
it seemed like it.
No, Kendra, stop being weird. No.
I don't think I'm being weird as AF.
You
First of
are.
all, Crystal is your life, right?
Yeah.
That's my own personal opinion, but guess what, Crystal? Is your life. You can take what I say with a grain of salt and not pay me no attention and no mind. But I will say, if you want something, you said you've been single for 7 years now. 7 years is a long time.
I agree.
All right, Crystal Boo, keep me posted how it goes.
I don't think it's going to go, Kendra, but
May the force be with you.
Okay, so if I wanted a high volume man, what do I do?
Be reincarnated.
What's your name, baby?
My name's Jessica.
Jessica, where you calling me from?
Mobile, Alabama.
How old are you?
I'm 30.
30. And what you do for a living?
I'm actually a principal at a school.
Principal, okay. You have any children?
I do have one. She's 7.
Okay. Have you ever been married?
I have not.
Okay.
And why did you marry your baby daddy? Huh?
We grew apart.
Jesus, don't say it. You grew up.
What kind of man you looking for, girl?
I need somebody that's going to provide, that is well-rounded and, everything around the house. I don't want to have to call nobody if, I got a leak, if I need my yard fixed. I just need somebody well-rounded and providing in all things, and that's a follower of Jesus Christ as well.
Okay. What's your deal breakers?
Oh, I can't take no mama boys.
No mama boys?
No Trump supporters. And that's all I can think of at the moment.
Okay. Should he look a certain way?
I feel like I'm over the stage of the way that people look. I'm kind of gearing towards, I like them a little ugly now.
You like them look ugly?
A little ugly. I don't need everybody looking at them.
They call that medium ugly.
Medium ugly, that's it.
They call him medium ugly. Okay. Should he make a certain amount of money?
Yes. I need at minimum 6 figures.
So a minimum 100K in Mobile, Alabama. That's like a millionaire, right?
Mm-hmm.
6 figures. So if he made 75K, you couldn't mess with him.
No.
Woo.
I provide a pretty luxurious lifestyle for myself and my child. So anybody coming in matching or below me, it's just not gonna work.
You're working yourself. That's fine, but that doesn't mean you're in high demand.
Okay, hear me out.
Okay.
But if he had 75, that would be 75K in addition to what you already have. So wouldn't that be an increase? Or you're saying you want to meet a man and you don't want to pay no more bills ever again?
The latter. Meet a man, I ain't trying to pay no more.
Was that the dynamic you have with your son's father?
No. I don't feel like that doesn't count though.
How does it not count? You have a whole child by that man.
It doesn't count. It
Let
don't count.
me say this. Okay, let me say this to you. Maybe to you it doesn't count, but it will count to men. Okay? So I think women, you got to understand the male's perspective. So what you're telling me is and not saying that it's not going to happen, but here's the ask. If a man doesn't make more than you, he's out, right? So if there's a man that doesn't make six figures, you won't even give him an opportunity, period. Now, but you had a whole child by a man who didn't make six figures, and now you want a six-figure man to take care of you and your child. So you got to understand the male's mind and how he may say, well, how is that fair? Like, I have to take care of you and your kid, and I make this amount of money, which I have to work to make this amount of money. That doesn't matter to you?
I don't feel like I'm asking somebody on the first date to bring a W-2 to the table. So I wouldn't
No,
say like
you're not, but you're just telling me right now, if a man didn't make six figures, don't even reach out to you. So at the door, you're not giving a man a shot if he doesn't make more than 100K. And I think, and I'm not saying that you won't get this man, but you already X'd out men who basically, your baby daddy couldn't even meet those requirements, and he got a baby out of you.
You could be a perfectly lovely person, but there are other women who are perfectly lovely people who are childless and more physically appealing.
right. We live and learn, but I see what you're saying.
Ooh, child, you the principal too. Let's keep going. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
I'm in my jammies because it's nighttime.
Okay. All right. Okay. Jessica, what's the age range you would date? You're 30.
I would have to say 35 to 55.
Okay. 35 to 55. Could he have kids already?
I prefer not, but one at max.
One at max? Boy, you prefer a man with no kids too?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me get this straight. He got to make 100K, provide for you and your 7-year-old, and he should also not have kids.
Correct.
Why would that man do that?
I just feel like the person that's for me is going to provide for me and my child, and it's going to be about us as a unit and not anything outside of that.
Well,
Now,
yeah,
if
that
it's
was the
getting,
child's father's job to do that. That was the deal you're supposed to make with him. So now you're asking a man who never had a kid to make that deal with you, and you're saying if he had a kid, you wouldn't even do in return for him.
preference wise, I wouldn't want nobody that had a child. I mean, if they got a child, okay. But preference wise, perfect, ideal, I wouldn't want nobody that had a child.
Can you explain to me why you don't want a man with a child?
I feel like that would come with too much drama.
So you wouldn't date yourself?
No.
Well, at least there you have it. There, I don't have it. At least she's aware. She doesn't want her. If you literally wouldn't make the deal you're asking another person to make, how does that make sense?
If you're asking ideally what I want, it's just what I want. And if I can't get what I want, then I'll just be by
I
myself.
understand that, but still help me answer this question directly. How does it make sense to ask a man to accept something that you would not accept yourself?
It's just what I want. I mean, I don't have no other answer for you.
No, you're a principal. You are educated. You don't get to a principal about being educated. That's a simple, basic answer. I want you to use your thought process right now and really answer this. We're not going to glide over this because you're intelligent. You don't become a principal without being intelligent. I'm really am trying to understand your mind. It can't just be that's what I want. How do you expect somebody to accept something that you would not accept?
Just because I am in the predicament that I am in right now, where I have a child, where the father has not done what they're supposed to do, allegedly, then that doesn't mean that I can't aspire to have the perfect fairy tale life.
Okay. Did I ask you your last relationship?
No, you didn't.
When was your last relationship, honey?
2 years ago.
You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
2 years ago.
All right. So are you on a celibacy journey?
I am.
Until when?
Until my husband.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
Woo! Okay. Okay. Just what I thought. Just when I thought, okay, here we go. So he has to make 100K. That's our preference. If he makes less, don't even reach out. Prefers a man with no kids. And he will not have sex with you until your wedding night.
Correct.
I don't think I even did this in 2025. Here's your man, Jessica. Here is him. This is the only man on the planet that is going to sign up for that deal. You got the first paper man of 2025.
If you had as many options as men as he has in women, would you settle for you?
Yes, I would.
Of course you would. Outside of your mind. That's why I have no problem staying on code. Because shame, insults, guilt, and need to be right. They're gonna keep going and 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 keep going.
The damn foolishness. Hold tight, me gone again.